let me just read this here. Donald Trump walked into an arena that holds 20,000 people and 19,999 people were so happy. And then there was Bill Burr's wife. Yeah, and I love how people are like, oh, how can you do that? It's like, well, he's racist. He likes to sort of plagiarize some Hitler stuff every once in a while. Like, what is surprising that a black woman wouldn't like him? I don't like the guy. My wife giving him the finger is what I love about my wife. Do you know where you stand with her? And you can't say that about a lot of people.
Bill Burr doesn't just roast Trump, he scorches the earth. It's not a light jab, it's a full-scale comedic napalm drop. What's left? A smoldering wig, and a country still trying to figure out how this guy landed the presidency. Burr takes aim at the chaos, the ego, and the never-ending PR disasters, slicing through it all like a buzzsaw through balloon animals. Under Burr's lens, the White House isn't a center of power, it's a late-night gig that lost its headliner.
Honest with you, I can't believe Trump didn't win this thing like 4 months ago. I know that's weird for younger people to hear, but when I was a kid, if you were running for president and you got shot and you didn't die, that was the end of the election. There was nothing you could say. Everybody would just be like, this guy's the man. He is the king. I'll be honest with you. I think the number one reason like Trump survived is all those herky-jerky movements that he does. You just can't like nail the guy down.
Trump's time in office practically parodies itself. Imagine a script, Coreyton, by a street hustler and your conspiracy-loving uncle. That's the vibe. Burr doesn't have to try. Trump lobs him material like it's t-shirt night at a baseball game. Midnight tweet storms, wild claims, and blind bravado. Check, check, check. If Trump were at a bar, he'd be the guy explaining wormholes to the bartender while spilling his drink. Burr just grabs the mic and lets it rip.
Liberals are so stupid the way that they handle Trump. You should shut up. He's a narcissist, neutral energy. I think he was a one-hit wonder, right? He wrote The Twist, and then that was it. He was on the casino circuit. You idiot liberals wrote him Twist again when you indicted him. And now he's a martyr. And now he's coming back, Jimmy.
The peppermint twist is back.
He's coming back. It's going to be great for comedy. He's coming back.
Liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Back to Burr, he doesn't warm up, he kicks the door off the hinges. He calls out the administration as a dumpster fire diner. Employees storming out, the menu changing daily, and the owner arguing with bad Yelp reviews while the kitchen burns. Every mistake is repackaged as a success story, and every failure gets pinned on the nearest bystander.
And he's going to build a wall from California to like El Paso, Texas. Like, dude, I've done that drive. That's like a 2-day drive, 85 miles an hour. Like, ah! Like you're going to build a wall. You're really going to do this. Like, how much is this going to cost? How many times you going to go to Home Depot? Like, how big is this thing going to be? Look how long it took to build the Freedom Tower, and we wanted that. That took 15 years. Dude, by the time they build that thing, we're going to be the ones going over it.
Trump's I have the best brain routine. Burr pounces on it like a dog on a steak. He envisions a guy so confident in his own genius, he skips the instructions and then acts surprised when the IKEA table collapses. In Burr's take, Trump isn't. Just over his head, he's underwater, waving a sign that says, "Mission accomplished." His approach to leadership feels more like ad-libbing a speech and Googling the details later.
I mean, he literally got shot and immediately jumped back up and started yelling in the direction the bullets were coming from. That's not a sane human being. I would have been on the ground crying in the fetal position like, all right, give me the truck. I don't want this job anymore. But Trump's got all those weird, coming out. I think the guy couldn't get like a bead on him, And like right as he pulled the trigger, Trump was just like, and Sleepy Joe, and the bullet went by his head.
Trump's obsession with image is comedy fuel for Burr. It's like buying a Ferrari with no engine and revving it in the driveway. Flashy rallies, giant autographs, and shiny slogans mask a scoreboard that's blinking L in every category. Burr nails it. Trump treats policy like a talent show. Get the crowd hype now, sort the chaos later.
Dude, I have to say, though, him winning is the most astounding thing I've ever seen.
It was a surprise.
No. Surprise. Dude, like, you're talking like Lake Placid, the Olympics, when we beat the Russian, buries that. Kurt Gibson's home run is a joke.
Right.
The Giants beating the undefeated Patriots, that's all a joke. Dude, the star of a reality show
is going to run the country. The guy who decided if Brett Michaels or Cyndi Lauper would make a better CEO for a company that doesn't exist.
Burr rips into the ever-spinning staff carousel. It's like a reality show with weekly eliminations. The grand prize, standing behind Trump while he goes on a tangent about windmills and water pressure. Burr jokes the White House should offer loyalty punch cards, survive 5 firings, earn a free latte. The ones left, not the smartest, just the best at nodding like bobbleheads while reality unravels around them. Policy by impulse, diplomacy by subtweet. Welcome to the weirdest season of American government.
Donald Trump, do you think a businessman like Trump has a chance to be president? Do you think he has any shot at all? Do you think this is real?
No, just because no one would work with them. Like, Republicans and Democrats would be babies, and they would pout because they're like bought and owned. And it's like, how come this guy's free and gets to say whatever he wants? I mean, I don't know. I've enjoyed the hell out of him. Just all the stuff the guy's been saying. I hope more politicians are.
Trump's foreign policy, Burr serves it up like a buffet of bad decisions, cozying up to dictators while pushing allies away, like ditching your best friends to sit with the bullies at lunch. Every summit is a photo op, not a problem-solving session. Burr imagines post-meeting briefings as chaotic stand-up routines. No deals, but did you see my handshake? He peels back the layers of Trump's personality like an onion made of ego and delusion. Burr captures a leader who treats criticism like a personal insult and facts like bad Yelp reviews. The economy, Trump takes credit for every sunny day and blames the rain on someone else.
Yeah.
He was the shit, though. He was like, he just reminded me like when I didn't read the book and I'm just winging it, you know? And I'm gonna do it. How you gonna do that? Oh, you'll see. You'll see. It worked. Dude, he is the greatest shit talker.
Burr nails Trump's selective ownership, claiming the sunrise as a personal win while blaming the storm on the guy holding the umbrella. His crowd eats it up, while the rest of us feel like unwilling extras in a never-ending campaign rally. Burr compares Trump's relationship with reality to a toxic breakup truth keeps knocking, and he just hits block. It's not just denial, it's a live rewrite. Staffers must pretend the past never happened, like magicians pulling rabbits. From hats that were never there, emergency response. More like photo ops with hoses.
How's your wife's hands doing these days?
Oh, they're fantastic. I love my wife. You know where you stand with her. Okay, the guy walked in the arena. Everybody cheered. She gave him the finger. Nobody got arrested. That's why this country's great. Everybody expressed themselves. Can we all be adults? I mean, I don't know about you, but I came there to go to the fights. I didn't know I was going to the Republican National Convention.
Absurd. Absolutely. Dangerous for sure. But in Burr's hands, it's comedy gold. He doesn't politely roast Trump. He storms in, lights a cigar with an executive order, and roasts him till the paint peels off the White House. Trump's presidency becomes the story of a man who bankrupted casinos. The only place designed to always win and somehow convinced us he could fix the economy. That's like hiring the guy who blew up his kitchen to run a 5-star restaurant.
Best thing that's happened to this country in the last 6 months is that fucking idiot missed when he shot at Donald Trump.
Yeah.
If that dude, the level of fucking chaos that would have created and conspiracy theory and all of that, you know, I kind of feel like when you were talking about like stand-up, like tension and release, tension and release, tension and release, these psychos that run shit, they build up this tension and tension and tension, and then like it causes these big events.
Trump tweets like an influencer on energy drinks, but can't remember a policy past breakfast. Burr ties every decision to ego. If someone flattered him, it's law. If the stake's overdone, someone gets fired. Burr dismantles the illusion. Forget Magatha. Real motto was buy the hat. Boost my self-esteem. He blasts the hypocrisy of a man claiming to be for the working class while swimming in gold decor, more out of touch than a billionaire lost in orbit. Drain the swamp became install more swamp, and every rally turned into a cult karaoke night for conspiracy fans.
The cheers of his most loyal fans, soaking it up like a kid who just discovered how to work a karaoke machine.
My favorite thing was when Trump was going, thank you. Thank you. You know what it reminded me of? When OJ got acquitted. Remember that? When he's going, thank you. Like, I can't believe I'm getting off of this. Thank you. Thank you. He's another guy. Donald Trump, he's getting the Michigan treatment. Do you know how many people you could accuse of that, falsifying your assets for what they're really worth?
Right.
Like, how come they're not going after the banks? I can just walk into a bank and be like, my house is worth $5 trillion. Can I have a $30 million loan? Okay.
My only pushback on that story is you said your wife gave him the finger. It was more than one, I think I saw, right?
Burr doesn't skip the highlights of dysfunction. Staff quit faster than you can say acting director, and most decisions are made like group texts gone rogue. He compares the White House to a diner where the chef, manager, and dishwasher quit. Mid-shift hand, Trump replaces them with his golfing buddies. Burr paints diplomacy as mob cosplay, cryptic threats, cartoonish bravado, and awkward photo ops. Allies alienated, strongmen embraced, like a satire where the lead thinks he's brilliant, but everyone else is just waiting for the credits to roll.
He is the greatest shit talker of all time. He sat at like $100,000 breakfast while the president trashed him. Humiliated.
This is a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I'm jumping around.
White House Correspondents' Dinner, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for giving it structure.
Yeah.
Humiliated the guy.
Right.
My wife would love you. You should sit next to me during brunch. She never knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sits there, the guy totally trashes him. He's absolutely humiliated. And within like 2-3 years, he had that guy's job.
Right.
So you could never talk shit to him. Going, hey, Donald, one time I was in a bar and this guy came in, oh, really? One time I was sitting, I paid $100,000 for breakfast. The President Trump, the hell's his name? Barack?
Obama.
Yeah, Obama.
Yeah. I'm giving you structure now.
Yeah.
Obama.
He trashed me. 2 years later, I had a fucking job.
Burr ends with a bang, torching the Trump myth down to its tacky foundation. The presidency becomes a reality show with no script, just ratings. It's like watching a clown car barrel into a fireworks stand while the driver insists everything's under control. Every move is a coin flip with our chips. Every scandal, just Tuesday, Burr shows us a man who turned the White House into the world's most expensive reality set, and himself into the punchline of his own circus.